What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Dr. Blue Duck podcast. What we want to talk about today is Fortnite versus Warzone for gaming dads. So, are you a gaming dad? Are you a dad who likes to game? Is gaming your relaxing, fun hobby? If so, this podcast is for you. And we're going to be talking about Fortnite versus Warzone, or we could say Black Ops 6, the Call of Duty series. Which is better for gaming dads out there? So, first of all, I want to say this. Obviously, hey, dads, we are not going to do this, but I just got to throw it out there. Obviously, don't let your kids talk to strangers online. Password protect the voice chat settings, okay? Do not give your kids permission to do that. Password block that thing. There are some creepy weirdos out there, and it's our job as dads to protect our kids. So my kids are at the age where they're not going to be playing Fortnite or Warzone or anything like that on their own at this age. But when they do get to that age, guarantee you, they're not going to be talking to strangers. Okay. So I want to throw that down right now. Do not, it doesn't matter if it's Roblox or whatever, do not let your kids talk to strangers online. Turn that stuff off right now. So when it comes to Fortnite versus Warzone, Black Ops 6, Warzone and Fortnite obviously are both battle royales. But here's the deal. And as a gaming dad, I'm just going to tell you, I prefer, personally, I prefer like Black Ops 6 and Warzone. Why? Because it looks amazing. It's realistic. The guns are realistic. I mean, some of these guns I've had before, and it's just like, man, this is more true to life. I mean, the graphics are amazing. It's just fun, and it's, Black Ops 6, you can get in there and do a quick game. Warzone, it's like Fortnite, but way more realistic. But as a gaming dad, and that's the catch, gaming dads, we always put our kids first. We always put our families first when it comes to gaming. As a gaming dad, Fortnite is less violent. Fortnite is cartoony. I mean, you just like fade away or, vanish or zap away when you're eliminated. It uses the word eliminated. So there's no blood, there's no guts, and there's no cussing. Now you might say, well, there's cussing with people talking. Yeah, but even in like Black Ops 6, if you're playing Black Ops 6, even if the people you are playing with are not cussing, there's still like in-game characters that are cussing or an announcer that's cussing. I had to turn those settings off because I'm like, hey, I'm not playing with anyone who's cussing, but the game's like still cussing. And I'm like, I don't want that for my 5-year-old or 1-year-old to walk by and hear that. Okay. I don't want it. So that's another reason why I prefer Fortnite as a gaming dad over the Call of Duty series. Also, think about the skins. I mean, okay, first of all, if you have any connection with working for Black Ops 6 or Warzone or anything like that in the art department, please hit me up, because I guarantee you, I promise you, I'm a high school art teacher, but I promise you I can come up with way better skins than whoever's coming up with those skins on Black Ops 6. I mean, those skins are like horrible. I mean, the Ninja Turtle skins turned out okay, but I want to give them my money and buy some nice skins. I want to, but I'm just like, you're not giving me anything to buy. It's like garbage. Like, I don't want to have that skin on my character. And they're just horrible. Like, they're horrible. I mean, it just looks like someone watched The Walking Dead one too many times and, had poor art skills when they created these skins. I mean, I think the last time I looked on there was like some shark head creature walking around. I'm like, no, I don't want that. But Fortnite, Epic is doing it right. It's doing it well. I mean, every time I turn around, I'm like, oh gosh, I have to give them my money. And now I know the Ninja Turtle skins are for both, but I like the way the Ninja Turtle skins worked for both. But the other ones, like Fortnite came out with Jake and Finn, and I'm like, oh, there's Finn, and he has Jake as a glider. My son loves Adventure Time. Here, take my money. Oh my gosh, they have Luke Skywalker. It has the X-Wing fighter glider. Oh, take my money. And it's like, there's a Ghostbuster. I'm an 80s kid. I grew up loving the Ghostbusters. Okay, take my money. It's like they come up with these skins, and I just have to buy them because I can't help it. They're that awesome. I mean, they came out with like a blue duck skin and I'm like, hey, I'm Dr. Blue Duck. I have to buy that. It's like when they come out with skins that are so family friendly and fun and nostalgic to your past, like you just have to buy them. Where Call of Duty, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who's making those decisions to approve those skins, but I have I get on there and I want to buy one, but there's just nothing even close for me even being tempted to give them my money. It's that bad. So anyways, so skins, a big deal. It's fun to be able to play a character in Fortnite, and my son's right there with me, and he's like super excited. Now, I'm not for sure if it's been confirmed, but I hear that there's going to be pets coming next. So that's going to be kind of neat for the characters that have pets. If that actually happens, you'll be able to get pets that, match the themes and stuff like that. And that's something I know my son's going to be super excited to see on the screen there. He's been really excited to see the Star Wars characters take place and fight outs there. So yeah, another, pro for Fortnite that I don't even want my kids to see the skins that are in Black Ops 6 right now. They're just way too dark. So Fortnite. Now I know Black Ops 6 is a multiplayer, but if you're playing Warzone or Fortnite, I'm not able to do this as much with Warzone, but if something does happen, if I do need to get my son a glass of water or something like that, or need to get something in the front door, if something's delivered, in Fortnite, I'm actually able to do this. Maybe you can in Warzone. I'm just not good at it. But in Fortnite, you can find like a bush. You can hide in it. I don't know if you ever watch Bush Camp Dad. I mean, he does that for like minutes at a time. But you can kind of do that. So it's almost like a pause feature. Maybe not really, but maybe. Another thing about Fortnite is the community. There is such a rad community of Fortnite dads. I mean, you can get onto Facebook and you just type in Facebook dad groups. You'll probably see me in a lot of them. And there's these dads that are putting their families first. And they're just all about like hopping on for like 20 minutes, doing a game or two, and then hopping off. And they understand boundaries. They understand that gaming is a hobby to relax you, to encourage you to have some fun. I try to join some Warzone groups, and you have these dads that are like in the late 20s, 30s, and 40s, and in their minds they are convinced that they are going to be the next Call of Duty esports athlete champ. Like somehow they think they're there. Like I heard this one guy in one of the Facebook groups. He was like saying, I told my girl not to leave, just to hang on a little bit longer because I'm about to go pro, and then I'll be bringing the money. I'm like, dude, I was like, if your wife or girlfriend or whatever is supporting you financially because you're playing video games all day, that's a sad situation. That's a sad story. So I almost feel like, of course there's going to be pros and cons for all of them. Everyone's different, but overall the community of Fortnites for Fortnite dads, I feel like it's there. I feel like it's a good family-friendly community. And here at Dr. Blue Duck podcast, we're really about building a community of gaming dads that are here to support each other. We know we're not going to be the next pro. We know we're not professional esports athletes, but we're here to enjoy the hobby of gaming and to lift and encourage others up who do the same, putting our families, putting our wives, putting our kids, putting our jobs before our hobby of gaming. So let's go back to the violence talk. The violence talk is kind of interesting because when I was a kid in the 80s, I remember probably around 6 or 7, my dad would work in the oil fields. He would come home and my mom would make us a great dinner, and I would just sit on the couch or lay next to him on the couch, and we would watch Chuck Norris and Rambo and Kickboxer or whatever. I don't, all those 80s like super buff dude movies, with Arnold and Sylvester Stallone and all of those, and they were just awesome, and they were kind of violent and stuff, but for me, it didn't really cause any problems. I was older, but I do remember watching this. I watched this on my own. I don't think my parents maybe even knew I was watching it, but I watched the 80s medieval movie called Excalibur. And it's been probably over 30 something years since I've seen it. So if I go back and watch it now, it might be laughable. But at the time when I watched it, like there was bloodshed, and it was actually, I felt like damaging to me. It was like, wow, this is gross and this is dark, seeing these medieval knights actually stabbed and blood coming through. And it was too much. It was too much for me at that age. And I think it is okay for kids to hold on to their innocence, to hold on to their purity as long as possible. And being a dad, I don't want to expose such violence to my young boys, my 5-year-old and my 1-year-old, in a world that is already so violent already. They're going to see the violence out there someday. They're going to be exposed to it. But right now, in their youth, in their childhood, I want this to be a time of innocence. I want it to be a time of purity. I want it to be a time of peace for them. And I think Fortnite does a better job at that. Actually, I'm confident that Fortnite does a better job than that than Warzone or Black Ops 6, the Call of Duty series. So, yeah. So yeah, and also don't let your kids watch Excalibur. If we go back to simple things, to Fortnite's on more platforms. It's going to be on, it's on the Switch. It's going to be on the Switch too. Hopefully it will run a whole lot better on the Switch too. It's supposed to be coming back to iPhone any day now. And it's just ubiquitous. It's all over. Fortnite's easy to get to. Whereas, Black Ops 6, you have to pay. Warzone, it takes more to run. You have to have a better system, a better PC. And Warzone, I think it takes up to like 100 to 150 gigs, whereas Fortnite, it's like 30 to 40. And this is obviously due to like the stylized graphics of Fortnite. But the realism of Call of Duty just takes up so much space. Also, for being a gaming dad, the creative modes, all the different modes in Fortnite are just so great for the family. I mean, there's the creative mode, which is like the sandbox mode where players can build anything they want, like similar to Minecraft, but in the Fortnite graphics. Now there's the Lego mode. I mean, no fighting at all. In the survival mode, you can build things and it's like, Minecraft, but with Legos, which is super awesome. And then there's the Party Royale mode. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've never really played the Party Royale mode, but there's no combat. There's people hanging out. I hopped in there a few times, people listening to concerts, watching like movie screenings, just like chilling. And then one of my favorite modes, even though I don't play too often, is the rocket racing, the racing mode. And if you haven't tried it, it just feels really well. Like it's a racing game that feels really well. And it's just amazing that all that is available in Fortnite for free, which is pretty amazing. And with Fortnite teaming up with Disney, we can probably expect more and more family-friendly content and more family-friendly modes and events. So obviously, if it were just me and I didn't have kids and I was gaming in my gaming studio by myself, I would probably be playing a lot more Black Ops 6, Warzone, stuff like that. But I've been playing Fortnite so much, I'm almost even now leaning more towards favoriting Fortnite because I'm really kind of more used to the stylized graphics and it's just fun and it's more pure and it's more innocent and it's neat. It's artistic, all the arts. I mean, I used to do some animation, so it's neat to see all the animated characters and all of that. And it's creative. It's like a very creative outlet as well. And it's not so dark. And the older I get, the more darkness, that's out in the world. And sometimes I just want things that are clean, things that are bright, things that are cheerful, and things that aren't so dark. And just, not something with something without so much death. The older you get, the more death is. And it's not fun. It's not fun to play around with. It's not fun to see. I'd rather see an elimination than death. So anyways, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Am I totally off base here, or do you agree with me that as a gaming dad, Fortnite is the way to go? So we'll catch you guys next time at the Dr. Blue Duck podcast. Hey, be kind, use your mind, and game on.